Consider supporting DanDanTheFireman on Patreon for just $1 a month. More information and link below.
What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here, and I want to talk to you about motorcycle armor. I'm going to explain motorcycle armor, and I actually did a video on this, and I got super in depth. I actually had to sit down with the task cam, and I was speaking and reading a script and everything. But we're going to do this on the motorcycle, and we're going to talk about this here. But if you like this kind of stuff, please click that subscribe button. I think there's a little infographic here. It really helps out the channel, and I would love to have you guys here. We're over 50,000 subscribers now. Let's get to 100, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, this is going to be a new series. This is a Wednesday thing. Usually you find these beginner tip type things or these informational tip type things on Mondays. And the one thing that I really haven't discussed too much since last year was, what is the armor? So yeah, this is gonna be a new series for next few Wednesdays. I'm gonna be talking about, you know, motorcycle pants, you know, cotton versus aramid fibers like Kevlar. I'm gonna talk about jackets. I'm gonna talk about types of boots. I'm gonna talk about types of gloves. You know, what kind of armor is in them, what kind you should get, full gauntlet or regular gloves, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, all right. Oh, and before I jump into the first topic, or the first thing, I'll be looking at gear in stores, so it's not going to just be straight up motovlog stuff. So I'm actually going to go to the stores and I'm going to show you what the gear looks like. So I'm going to make it even better and better and better. Okay, what does EN and CE mean? All right, so EN, if you see that on armor, like on your elbow sleeves and stuff, or not elbow sleeves, on your elbow armor, your shin armor, your knee armor, all that stuff, it's called EN because it's the European norm. It's a European norm. It's a standard that was made in Europe, and it's just called EN, European norm. There you go. The United States doesn't have something like that. We just kind of unofficially adopted that. So there you go. And then, excuse me, CE stands for European Conformity. That is what it exactly translates into, but it's from the French phrase Conformité Européenc. I think that's how you say it. and it literally translates into European conformity. So EN&CE, European conformity. There you go. So yeah, like I said, it's not required in the United States, but Europe requires it in all the European gear. All the European gear. The only time you'll ever be required to have it in the United States is when you're going to go to like a track day, or you go to like a track event. You're going to need to have specifics. So look up the rules of that track and see what kind of armor you're going to have, like elbow, hip, all that kind of stuff. And it's got to be CE or EN rated. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For motorcycles, there's different types of ENs. Remember, EN is just a standard in Europe. They have EN, you know, like 13 blah 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 blah, or 10 blah 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 for different things. EN1621 is for motorcycles. So if you find a piece of gear that doesn't say on the armor EN1621, that is not for a motorcycle. That is not motorcycle related. It's probably bicycle related. It's probably like skateboard related, but it is not bicycle related. So if you find armor, if you buy something and doesn't have that, it's a fake. It is a fake. EN1621. Okay. So EN1621-1 covers every body part. Every body part. Hey, we got another rider right here. What's up? You didn't wave at me. Anyways, it covers every body part. So EN1621 is elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, shin, chest. The only thing it doesn't cover is spine and lumbar. So EN1621-2 is for the back. So it's for the spine and lumbar. There you go. So if it's EN1621-2, that's for the back. Now, when you see, like, let's say EN1621-1 2014, the 2014 is the date of the standard that it adopted, that it's applying to. So if you find an older one, like 2003 or something like that, that means that, I mean, especially if you buy something new and it says 2003 on it, that means that armor is the standard of 2003. So if you can find one that's 2014 or higher, or 2015, 2016, 2017, I don't even know which one the latest one is. It's very hard to actually find. I tried. Usually the newer standards they should be better, especially if people are going to be, you know, making new armor. They should, you know, coincide with the newest standard. So 2014, that's the date. There you go. All right. So CE. Now CE has different levels. CE level 1 is all you really need. CE level 1 is very strong. It's very good. But CE level 2 is better. Level 1 protector. CE level 1 is the maximum transmitted force must be below 18 kilonewtons and no single value shall exceed 24 kilonewtons. So level 2 protectors, the maximum force transmitted force must be below 9 kilonewtons and no single value shall exceed 12 kilonewtons. And I talk about like what those really like in reference are. Basically, it's like a 6-pound brick dropped from 6 feet onto the armor, and only so much of it can go into the body. So it's actually pretty cool. So it's double, no, it's like half of the kilonewtons for level 2 protection. All right. So when you see like 1621-1 2014 S, what does that mean? So what does the S, H, or K mean, and all those other little things on the armor? I actually looked at mine. I wanted to double check and see what it was, but it means S is shoulder, E for elbow, H for hip, K for knee, and so on. I'm doing this turn so I can't do this. There we go. K plus L is knee and upper and middle tibia. L is front of leg or below the knee protector, and you also have like the V for back and all that stuff, and you might find like an B plus L is for lumbar. On my shoulder pads, it actually said I think shoulder, elbow, like S plus E. That means you can use it for shoulder and elbow. So if you get confused of where the gear should be, the armor should go, and like which ones you should get, find that. And it has like an infographic on it, and it shows you that it is for motorcycles, and it's supposed to show 16-1 or 1621-1 or -2. It should say that. Now another thing is these are single use. If you crash, do not reuse the armor. Buy new armor. If you have insurance, make sure it's itemized when you get in a crash. If you're still able to speak, hopefully you're wearing a helmet and everything. Make sure you itemize it with your insurance company so that it gets all taken care of and you can buy some more. Because you do not want to reuse the armor. You do not reuse the armor. Even if it was a small, like you fell off at 10 miles an hour and you land on your elbow, just replace that elbow one. Especially if your bike's fine, you're not going to go through the insurance, just replace the elbow one. You do not want to reuse that armor. It's pretty much used up all the force it can use, and then it's gonna not work next time. But like I said, I want to start a new series with you guys. We're gonna go over different things. The next video, I'm gonna be at the dealership. I'm gonna be at Cycle Gear or something, and I'm gonna be showing you what is actually on these this gear, and I'm gonna show you what to look for and how to buy it. So it is kind of like gear review, but it's with a safety, tint to it. And I hope you guys enjoy this type of series, and it's gonna be happening probably for the next month or two. So I'll see you guys around when it comes to that. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of armor you like. There's a bunch of different kinds. There's D30, like I said, polystyrene, non-Newtonian fluid type stuff like D30, hard shell, hard polyethylene, blah 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 science. And tell me which one you actually have and what you like, and what's worked for you. Have you guys been in a crash and something saved you? Write that in the comments. I want to hear about that. I really want to hear about that. And but with that said, hope you guys ride safe. Wear your gear. I'm burning up hot, and still gotta wear it. You know what I'm saying? All gear all the time. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you later, and bye.